Hey, what's up guys, it's Risky here. Today's video I'm going to be giving you 5 tips for hunting on the brand new Salzwiesen Park map. If you do find this video useful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help me out. I'm going to try and keep this one short and sweet, so let's get right into tip number 1. I would say that this is probably the smallest map on Call of the Wild to date, but don't worry, it has no shortage of animals. It has 15 species on this map, but every single one of them is a small game animal. The largest animal on this map is a raccoon dog. The first thing I recommend you to do on this map is to get a bunch of decoys set up. There are endless spots on this map to place decoys and blinds, and there's really no right or wrong spot to place them either. There are no shortage of birds on this map. Just walking around, you will have pheasants, grouse, goose flying over your head, and if you make your way to the wetlands, you will have plenty of ducks to shoot. So for tip number 2, I'm just going to be giving you my personal favorite loadout that I've been using so far. All the animals on this map are from classes 1 to 3, so it really doesn't take much firepower at all. I personally rock the Coleman 22 Hornet. It's a level 1 rifle just so I can shoot those birds and like the rabbits and stuff at a long range situation. Sometimes you might need to snipe a goose out of midair, or if he's far away in a field, you know, you never know. You just might want to plink him off with that. I've killed a couple diamonds with that thing already, so it's handy to have it on me. The 2250 has been a great rifle for the foxes and the raccoon dogs. It's a great gun overall. I highly recommend you to use this rifle. And for the birds and stuff, I rock the model 1897 16 gauge. Has 5 rounds, gets the job done, and I honestly think it's a little better than the 12 gauge. I don't know, I personally like it better anyways. I'm a big fan of the Hyperion rifle scope, and I have the shotgun scope in here just for long range situations. Really don't use it much though. We carry all of the duck collars, the goose collars, jackrabbit collar, and even the predator collar and the raccoon squeal collar. And of course, gotta pack out the tents. For tip number 3, I'm going to be giving you a general idea of where you can find certain animals on this map. If you look at your map from this view, you can see how it's kind of split down the middle here. If you notice all of my decoy locations here, then you can clearly tell that this is quite the waterfowl location. Anywhere up here in this marshland area is pretty much a good spot. You can see in this section here, it kind of turns into more of a field area. You'll start to see the geese land in these kind of fields. So if you want to set yourself up some goose decoys, these are great spots for that. These more marshland areas are obviously great for the ducks. These kind of gridded areas on the map here are also like little field kind of deals. You will have geese land in those and more ducks in the southern section. The whole left side of this island, you can generally find everything else on the map, from foxes to raccoons to black grouse to pheasants. This whole island, little peninsula deal on this left side is amazing. Just run up and down this, keep changing the time, you'll kill all kinds of stuff. Over here in the Burenstedt, I'm probably saying that wrong, this region of the map, you'll find a lot of the same thing: the pheasants, the foxes, the raccoons, and plenty of geese. There is absolutely no shortage of geese in this section of the map. Just set you up some decoys out here in these fields and you'll be good to go. Now down here in this lower section, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. I really haven't hunted too much, but I have noticed if you do want to hunt for some rabbits, there are plenty of rabbit burrows scattered around this little island. Also, this area is really good for the raccoons and the pheasants. I have noticed a lot of pheasants in this spot. Pick your poison. There's really no bad place on this map. It's all about what you want to find. For tip number 4, I really recommend you to use the German pointer. It came out with this update and is actually perfect for this map. I found them especially useful for when I'm hunting for the pheasants, because those things will literally hide in the bush and sometimes you won't even see them and you'll be like right on top of them. So having the pointer is really nice because he'll let you know if there's something that you missed. I personally think he's really worth it. Honestly, even the retriever is nice because if you make a bad shot on like a duck or any of these birds, honestly, and they end up flying off a little bit, you can have him go find it instead of having to search for it on your own. It makes life a little bit easier. So the dogs are really useful for this map, honestly. This all the small game stuff. So for the 5th and final tip, I created this little need zone chart for you. These are all the most important times that you're really going to need for all of these animals. I should have made it a little bit differently now that I think about it. I should have put all birds because they all, you want to hunt them all pretty much at the same time. If you're going to be hunting any of the birds on this map, basically just set your time to about 8 o'clock and then go from there. I've had the best luck at around that time. But yeah, feel free to screenshot this chart because these are the times that you will need to have the most success on this map. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope some of you found these tips useful. If so, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know how you've been enjoying the brand new map. Have you killed the new great one? 2 new great ones actually, the red fox or the great one pheasant. Which one have you got? If you've got any, let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.